What is life?
Very, very important question. And about that, what life is? Life is that what you are. In what level of consciousness we are living, that's life. And life is always, the definition of life is always different from person to person.
Life is a possibility. It is a milestone. Between birth and death, you had a possibility to work on attaining, accomplishing, attesting that which is life. So life is eternal. And the body which we have gotten is a possibility to work on it so that we can attain the life. So as soon as you attain the life, you transcend the body.
आप क्या सोचते हैं जीवन क्या है?
What is life?
हो जीवन वही है जो वो है, मैं उसी का पुत्र हूँ. I am son. God is my father. And समाज सेवा.
Social service.
World.
That's life.
Not Indian.
Okay, social service. That's
Social
life
service.
for people.
We have two dimensions of life. One dimension is the body. It changes every moment. There is no moment when body does not change. Every moment body changes. Another part, another thing is there within the body. Whatever it is, it does not change. It is something immortal.
Life is just like a river. River flows continuously. Similarly, life also. But if you are aware of the source of life, which is divine, which supports everything, and that self is in this body, is the same self in all bodies. I don't want insult. How can I insult others? I don't want injury. How can I injure others? Hence, if I really understand this truth, then I will be good. Then whatever I do, it will be good not only to me, but to all beings.
I can tell you this, that life, there are a proverb in English also, in our when we born, everybody is smiling and we are crying, okay? When we die, everybody is crying and we are smiling. Because after that death, we feel that we are independent, because our soul is very pure. And we are all coming in this, there are a wheel of death and birth. Whatever the action we are doing in this life, whether it is good action or bad action, we have to complete that. That is the truth.
Life is to be lived in all its beauty and all its wonder.
What is that?
What is that? Yeah.
This is last question. It's like a circle. We travel on a circle. So as soon as we travel, as soon as we have a desire to learn yoga, to know enlightenment, to know what is that, basically it looks finally, there are these 4 different questions. But the questions are same and the answer is also same.
The death should be understood in terms of change. Every time when you change or you are changed, that is like a death. It is said in 7 years all the cells of your body are changed. Your face becomes different. It is a death.
Nothing is only change.
Only change.
Clothes change, so screen change, bone change, only change body.
Infinite consciousness bliss. Infinite consciousness bliss. Supreme consciousness bliss, which is infinite, immortal, immutable and eternal.
Death is certain whoever takes birth. Birth and death is a part of life. Death, as per the scriptures and also reality, is only a change. In the Bhagavad Gita it is beautifully explained. Body is just like a cloth, and it takes birth and it dies. And there is something essence in the body. Body is changing. Our understanding is changing. But there is something in us, it is immortal.
Changing the dress, that's all.
That's all.
That's all.
Okay.
And we think that we won't scared on the death. When we are in a meditation, in proper meditation, concentration, those people never scared about the death. If the sky is falling down, we will smile. Because we know, but we are scared. But we know that.
And when you look from a deep, absolute totality, the point of the essence, the true nature, we see that there's no birth, so there's no death. No one is ever truly born, so no one can ever die. What is there in the middle?
Normal persons like me can feel if he is with a teacher, really enlightened teacher, he can see, or he see a normal person.
Basically, it's very clear in Bhagavad Gita. It's very clear in all Vedic literature. It's very clear, and that what is clear is on that level, on the superficial level, we will not find any difference in an enlightened person or non-enlightened. No difference at all. Basically,
No.
it's no difference.
No difference.
Finally, no difference.
My dear friend, everybody corresponds to their level of consciousness. A drunkard recognizes another drunkard. A politician recognizes another politician immediately. A scientist recognizes another scientist. Psychologist recognizes another psychologist. Same way, a spiritual person also recognizes another spiritual person in an instant. It is a reciprocation instantly which happens as soon as you see. Just like when there is rapport, lover and beloved meet. In first glance they fall in love. Similarly, when you are searching for something better in life, something higher in life, and the only highest thing in life is enlightenment. It's as much as your depth, as much wholeheartedly you want it, into the same extent you can recognize the person who has already experienced and is in that level of consciousness, in that state.
सबसे पहला फर्स्ट जो हमारी मेघा होती है, आप इसका ट्रांसलेट करना है, मेघा इन फेस, जो कि हमारी आंतरिक ऊर्जा रहती है, ऊर्जा जो आंतरिक ऊर्जा रहती है, उस ऊर्जा का फ्लो अपने आप होता है. उसको ये कहने की ज़रूरत नहीं रहती है कि आई एम योगी, उसको ये कहने की ज़रूरत नहीं रहती. आप इसको ट्रांसलेट करके हाँ पहले ट्रांसलेट कर लो.
He is saying
मेघा
that aura, appearance, face is an indication of heart. That yogi, it's not necessary for that yogi to say that I am an enlightened person, because what's there in his heart, it comes through, it comes out through his face. So face is an indication of heart. So all that what's there inside, it comes out through the face.
We come to a person who is enlightened, really, a sort of vibration comes. What is that vibration? Enlightened persons, really enlightened persons are always in contact with themselves, with their soul or with their self or with their supreme self. They are in always contact because enlightened persons are rooted in the Supreme and work in the world. For just a tree is rooted on the earth. Its root is on the earth, but it gives fruits on the sky. Just like enlightened persons, they are rooted. Their root is in the Supreme and they work in the world.
It is just like the moment you go to a fully blossomed flower, you feel the fragrance. Similarly, you can go to that person, feel the fragrance of peace.
Who is coming enlightenment? He will keep secret in his. You don't want secret, you don't want to become fame, you don't want any reputation. Because he knows that it's all temporary. There are no permanent thing. What is money? What is the reputation? Nothing can be successful. Rather, it will make a pain. Ultimately, they will shut in the pain. This concentration, people know who is a proper yogi, who is got a liberation, who got a salvation. They never go for this.
I think you should not entertain with these questions. Why is that? Because in enlightenment disappears. Who is there to enlighten? This is the great death.
You are enlightened? Yeah.
It's really like that. It's like saying, asking a person, are you? Are you? It's, enlightened means the thing is its existence basically. Do we breathe?
Do you breathe? What is it?
It means it's like asking a question like, do you breathe?
You breathe. Breathe.
So enlightenment is also as natural as you breathe.
Breathe.
Breathing.
Breathe? Yeah.
So overall enlightenment is also as natural as you breathe. And all these scriptures, all these spiritual teachers, they are making it complicated. Big complications, big complications. Big huge conference, this or that, and big money, this or that. But overall, certainly, if you want to get something, naturally you need to sacrifice something.
In Upanishad it is said that one who says, I know, I have enlightened, I have become enlightened, he is not enlightened. One who says, I am not enlightened, he is not enlightened anyway. But one who says, I am enlightened, he is not enlightened. Because enlightenment is joy and ecstasy, which is bottomless. You sink in the ocean of nectar. You enjoy. It is so delicious. You can taste it, you swim it, you float in it, and you enjoy. And as much deeper you go, you enjoy more and more. And there is no limit to the depth. It goes on all along. You can go on until your life ends, up to death. Body may perish, but you can go on enjoying. In order to enjoy, you may take another life. You go on taking life and life, 100 years, enjoying, but the enjoyment will have not reached any limit.
सुन ज्ञान होने के बाद ही तो योग की तरफ बढ़ता है आदमी. विदाउट ज्ञान के नहीं हो सकता है. कहो.
When a person is enlightened, then only he just proceed in the path of yoga. So enlightenment is the beginning of yoga.
How can I say? I am a sadhak, I am a practitioner. I have not gone to that state because I am not rooted there. I know things, I practice, I have not established there. What is the difference myself and Jesus Christ? A lot of difference is there. He is rooted there and working in the world. I am also working in the world. I know things, I am a practitioner. Follow what I say? I know things, I am aware of everything, I am a practitioner, I am not rooted. Try to understand. Rooted and knowledge. If I get the knowledge, I am enlightened, it is not the fact. You get the, suppose I get the knowledge or you get the knowledge, that means not immediately we are going to be enlightened. That knowledge will be our own knowledge. First we get knowledge by reading books or by listening from some great master. Then we practice it. We engrave that knowledge within us. Therefore, gradually we will have an awareness, oh, this is this, this is this.
Everybody's essential nature is that. And only enlightened person can see that enlightenment in others.
We cannot say all this. This is very difficult. Yes, some other people, some can, we can transmit the prana, we can change the mind of somebody, we are good in the tantric yoga method, a lot of things. But if you ask this question to anybody, nobody will say. It is very, very difficult.
I am that.
Message.
Yeah?
Some message.
Yeah, you
Oh.
have some message.
Oh, it's a big message.
That was the
it's-
moment for the message.
Certainly. The message is what I want to give to the whole globe. I always think for the whole globe, basically. Always for the welfare of the whole globe. So, for the whole globe, message is only one message. That message is...
That you mentioned.
Yes,
Okay.
that message is unsatisfaction is there wherever we find, wherever we go. It's the thing is suffering and life always is as we are. If we are wearing a green glass, everything we see is green. If we are wearing a red glass, everything what we see will be red. If the color of glasses is yellow, then everything what we see will appear yellow. So that way, what I said, whole world or whole life is as you are. So change yourself. And to change yourself,
And change your glass.
change your glasses. And glasses, to change the glasses it looks very easy
Okay.
on outer level. But to change the inner glasses, what we are wearing, it takes time. It takes time certainly, but it's really very easy and very blissful. Very easy, very blissful, and
Well,
life is always full of bliss, full of pleasure.
Now I think I have more clean my glass. Thank you very much.
Is not in the name of Christ, whatever is not in the Islam are worth destroying.
It is rules, serenity, regularity, absence of vanity, sincerity, simplicity, veracity, equanimity, fixity, non-irritability, adaptability, humility, tenacity, integrity, nobility, magnanimity, with charity, generosity, purity. Practice daily.
I can give this message that we should know this thing that I have already told you, that our existence is mainly two-dimensional. Body, one existence. We think that this is the body, I am the body. I know nothing in the beginning, I am the body. But gradually body changes.
Serve, love, meditate, realize, be good and do good. This is called divine life.
Particularly for your question, do good, be good. There the body will be there.
Start listening to their inner voice without questioning, without comparing, without craving for a result, without consideration. The inner voice reveals the voice of God, which is complete intelligence. We are one.